Okay, so I'm gonna film a quick thrift haul. I picked up some clothes at the thrift haul for my little reselling side hustle. And the first thing I got, and I do a lot of style based because I just don't have a lot of the brands that people are seeking to resell for a lot of money for. And so I end up sometimes just doing style based most of the time. This is Goodfellow & Co. I believe it's a Target brand. It is a very nice material, and I think it's mostly cotton. I try to look for a lot of like 100% cottons also. It's actually 100% cotton, so I do like that. A lot of people are seeking 100% cotton, 100% linen, and more it seems like. Then I found a pair of Torrid pants, and Torrid does pretty well in plus size, size 14. This was at my favorite thrift store. It was $1 sales, so I jumped on that. I usually do the $12 bag sales where you can fit everything into a bag for $12, or the dollar sale, so I did this yesterday. I found this LL Bean women's size 8. They're like wide leg, and I think that it's not full size all the way. I think it might come a little bit above the ankle. Let's get this back a little bit too. Okay, then I found these Chico's editions by Chico's. Chico's is a good brand. And that is plus size, and that is size 2 in plus size. And Chico's sizing, I guess. Looks nice. Hopefully they all sell. I've sold a couple Chico things in my reselling journey. I found, this is what I was most excited about. I was like looking through the dresses and pretty much done with my shopping, and I looked right behind me, and the first pair of pants that I looked at are the J. Crew Mercantile. So J. Crews always do well. Now, this is a smaller size, but yeah, J. Crew is like a pretty expensive brand, and so it resells at a higher price, and it's at a better resale rate. So there's some J. Crews. I found some American Eagle, like with the fringe at the bottom. They're not all the way, they're not full length, 3/4. I found this shirt, and I thought I'll wear it in the spring with a pair of black leggings, or whatever color leggings, because so many kinds will go with this. It's a longer tank top. It's like a tunic. It is a little faded, but I really liked this style. I like how flowy it is. It says RXB, and it's 100% rayon. I really have no idea about this brand. I'm gonna try it on though with some black leggings. I just think this would be so comfortable in the spring and summer months here in North Carolina. It is January today, and we have a 75-degree day, so it does get hot here sometimes. This is another shirt I was kind of looking at for myself. I don't know about the brand. I'm gonna look at it. It's called Camp Collection. Just kind of feels retro. I like it. And it says Dreamweaver on it. So the sleeves are like pretty wide. And I've never heard of this brand either. Camp Collection. I found this dress. I did have to put a couple back that I liked. I got my kids some books too. They love books. But I forgot it's cashed. I always forget it's cashed, and so I tell myself I should bring more, but then I want to set like a limit also, because I just don't want to get too much. I have others I need to list, but I thought, well, maybe I'll just go into look. This is just a pretty plain basic dress by Exhilaration. I'm gonna definitely go for style base with this, but this is so pretty. I know like fairy core is a big keyword these days, and even whimsy goth and things like that. It involves black, but also it looks kind of whimsical, so I don't know, I might try that. I'm not necessarily a fan of the term goth, but there's people out there looking for it, so you know, I'm trying to resell here. So this is another brand I'm unfamiliar with, but it feels really nice to me, and it's like embroidered or crocheted, whatever. It's also 100% cotton. I think it's made in Italy. Let me look again. And oh no, made in Nepal, but it is a little faded. I also might keep this if I can't. It's a dress. It's like a knee-length tank top dress, and I just thought it was so pretty. I wasn't sure if the armpits are worn or if it just looks like that, because I can see other areas on the dress that kind of have that washed look also. But it is very pretty. It's kind of like eccentric, and I just really do like it. I might want to keep it for myself. Again, so there's 3 things there, but I really should be happy I found things that I like and resell it probably, but we'll see. Anyways, then I found this Tahari sweater. Tahari is a good brand that resells well. It's just a nice color block sweater with different shades of like gold and white. That's Tahari, and it is, I don't know what this is, yeah, it feels like polyester, acrylic nylon. Not my favorites, but it does have a soft, it's not like an itchy, like some of them can be. There was an H&M dress, and so I picked that up right away. These seem to go good. There's little buttons on the top here. It's almost like a mini dress, or just slightly above the knees. Medium black. That could probably go for $19.99 is probably what I'll list it for. I think some people might list it from $15 all the way to $25. So I'll probably choose somewhere in the middle there. I'll have to look at comps. Here it was another brand that I'm unfamiliar with. It's called New Look, but regardless, so it was made in Bangladesh, and it's jean. It's denim, and it's well, it's a blend of cotton, polyester, and spandex. And this, I believe, will sell quick. I think so. Well, especially if I'm listing in the spring and summer. But you could even layer under with something like this, and with tights. Just a simple jean dress. It's a tank top jean dress, and with the zipper in the back. And I found this, just a plain short sleeve jean coat by Gap. Very nice. All of these, except for the couple that I might keep, they look like they look brand new. Like they could be hanging up in the retail store and I wouldn't know, you know. And so I always try to look at that, like at the collars, make sure there's no staining, especially on the jeans or light colored. That there's no fraying, you know, on the sleeves. There's no discolors on the armpit. You know, look at the hem and everything. The tags, make sure the tags aren't cut off so that you can take photos of the tags. So that's nice. And then the very last thing I found was this Old Navy dress, and it's new with tags. It doesn't say the price, but it is a long maxi dress in size large, just plain orange. I know a lot of people like to dress it up. It looks like a vacation dress, beachy. vacation, and I'll definitely be using those keywords. So I'll have to figure out how much that I can resell that for. And then I'm going to see, because I can't remember how many items exactly this is. I'm going to see how many items and then figure out my cost of goods. Okay, so that was silly that I said figure out my cost of goods because everything was $1. So I think I'm thinking of the bag sale right now. But anyway, so I had 15 items. I have 15 items here, so that's $15 for 15 items. What a deal. Yeah, so I try now, especially getting into reselling, and I've never paid as much attention as I do now, but I try now to shop at thrift stores for myself because there are so many just nice, even new with tags or items in excellent condition that I can definitely wear. I am a sucker for Natural Life, so I will probably get a dress or two from there every once in a while, or a sweater. But other than that, this is really cool, to me, something like this, or like the dress I showed. So I'm happy with what I found. These 15 items for $15, and I'm going to look at comps and try to list some soon. And I will let you know in the next video, probably what sold for this week. And I need to go actually package up an item right now that sold last night. So I will see you in the next video.